So question number 5 is also again a differentiation question. We are given this function over here, and we need to show that if we differentiate this, we can get this expression over here. So this is just purely differentiation. So in questions like this, you have to be careful of your workings, because generally this question you should be able to get full mark. So here we can think of this as u, and here we can think of this as v. So this is u over v. So here we can use the quotient rule. Okay, so dy dx, in that case, we are going to square the denominator. Now let's bring the denominator up. We're going to differentiate the numerator, which is e to the power of 2x, and minus, we keep the numerator, we differentiate the denominator. Okay, in that case, this will be equals to this one over here so this is chain rule, okay, divided by the denominator. Because I square this, I will get 1 minus 4x over here. Now I can take out the e to the power of 2x. Okay, so I'm going to take out e to the power of 2x. Okay, and let's simplify whatever that's inside. Okay, but I can actually take out this 2 as well. So 2e to the power of 2x. So whatever that's left inside is square root 1 minus 4x plus 1 minus 4x holding the power of minus 1 over 2. Okay, so here what we're going to do is we are going to take out 1 minus 4x whole thing to the power of minus 1 over 2. Okay, so that gives me (1 minus 4x plus 1 whole thing divided by 1 minus 4x. Now, if students usually some students find it a bit difficult to visualize, to understand this, how when we take out the negative power, some students have difficulties over here. Okay, so my advice is that always remember that most of the time you have to take out the negative power. Okay, factor it out, and then whatever that is inside over here, right, if you find it a bit tough to actually get this thing inside easily, my advice is, okay, you try to guess the expression inside over here, okay, and then you multiply this back in here, okay, to see whether you get back the expressions over here. Okay, so you can see that 1 minus 4x holding the power of minus 1 over 2 multiplied by 1 minus 4x. Okay, using the laws of indices is clearly square root 1 minus 4x, which is 1 minus 4x holding to the power of 1 over 2. And 1 minus 4x holding to the power of minus 1 over 2 times 1. Okay, you get back itself again. 1 minus 4x holding to the power of minus 1 over 2. Okay, then indeed this expression here inside is correct. Okay, do it that way. I think that based on my experience teaching students, I think that will be an easier way for you to validate whether your steps and your workings are correct. Okay, so this expression over here, okay, now this is power minus 1 over 2, right? So we don't want to deal with a negative power, so let's bring it down from the numerator to the denominator. We get 2e to the power of 2x okay, I bring this down So it would be 1 minus 4x holding the power of 1 over 2, right? And then 1 minus 4x. And then we are left with this expression over here. Okay, in that case, that will be equals to two minus 4x, correct? Now, because this is 2 minus 4x, right? We actually can write it as 2 bracket 1 minus 2x bracket square bracket. So then we take out the 2, put it here, it will be 4 e to the power 2x bracket 1 minus 2x divided by 1 minus 4x holding the power 1 over 2, 1 minus 4x bracket. And that's it for question number 5. Okay, so this question essentially, if it comes out in O level, you just have to be very, very careful with your workings. And of course, you have to practice this question again, because when it comes to this type of question, they are giveaway marks so long as you have mastered your ability to differentiate well. Then chances are you should be able to get most of this type of questions correct if you did not make any careless mistakes. So my advice is practice more and try not to make careless mistake for this type of questions, and you can get the full marks.